Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is to share with you that God have a purpose for your life. In order to really catch the magnitude of it, though, is that you really have to understand that we have three portions or three parts of us, right? You got to understand that we're mind, body, and spirit. And it takes all three of these components working together to really, understanding each one of them and learning how to use these three components is how we create and have not just an amazing life, but also to help us tap into the purpose that God had for us. See, a lot of people go through life just being their body, you know what I mean? But again, there's three components to us, but it's like for most people, without realizing that they're literally just carrying their body through life from the time they're born till the time they pass on, They just going through the motions of life really and not really going above that. But that's just living in one dimension of you, you know what I'm saying? The other dimension, people, is you understanding that God have created all of us to be creators, and the way we create things is with our mind. Do your own research so you can learn and understand for yourself, but definitely having a conscious mind, we consciously choose to think the things that we want to think about, and whatever those dominant thoughts goes to our subconscious, and our subconscious physically actually make our bodies do the things we do. But see, you must understand that, people, is that your mind and your body goes hand in hand. And, you're using your thinking faculty. It's just that most of the time you're not using it to benefit you. You're actually using it to sabotage yourself. And I'm sharing with you to really grab a hold of it and really start taking control of the things you think about, because you realize that whatever you think about dominantly, especially, will become your physical manifestation, because it's what your mind dictate what your body does. Now, tapping into the spirit, though, is where you really, not just take control of your life, man, but you tap into infinite source of intelligence, infinite source of power, infinite source of strength. Is for those people that have mastered, and by the way, that's a never-ending journey of tapping into the spirit. Now, there's different ways you can go about doing it. For me, I'm very big on meditations. I meditate every morning and every night. Those are the times when, I just really bring myself to my present moment, or wherever I'm doing in that moment of time. Just make myself be present and really just start thinking about, just tapping into the spirit, man, and really tapping into the spirit, to be honest with you, is just really trying to make sense of things. It's like the spirit is what allows you, man, to gain the knowledge you need by interpreting the information you receive. It's like when you learn how to make life make sense, it's really because you're tapping into the spirit, which intensifies your thinking ability. It's kind of like, it's like bridging your thinking with your spirit is very powerful, because thinking by itself, don't get me wrong, it's great and it works. But when you learn how to do purposeful thinking, which is really tapping into the spirit of just really connecting with people, really intentionally figuring out how to be compassionate towards others, to help other people accomplish their goals and dreams, to allow yourself to be vulnerable in the sense that you can actually admit your faults and wrongdoing, like the spirit is what allows you, people, to be able to do those things, because you don't need a fake confidence or bravado or whatever the case is, because when you tap into the spirit, then you already have the most powerful thing out here that exists, period. You know what I'm saying? So it really humbles you to where, you could be a super knowledgeable person, but you will also be very humble because, you realize a couple of things. It's never what's right, it's never being right that matters. Is what works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about having all the solutions. If there's people around me that have the answers or better answers than I have, I not only welcome it, I encourage it. That takes humility, people, but you won't get there without tapping into the spirit. So the more you tap into the spirit of God that resides inside of you, which is what you call your soul, then that allows you to access the third dimension of being. So again, you have three compartments or three dimensions to you. You have your thinking faculty, which is your ability to create the life you want. Whether it's, you believe me, you're creating something, because we think at least 10 to 50,000 thoughts a day. So you're either creating thoughts that's going to help you grow and develop yourself, or you're thinking the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunately what most people do. And because that's what they think about, they don't realize it, but your thoughts, again, is what's dictating the actions that you take. So if you think negative thoughts, you take negative action. You think positive thoughts, it brings about the positive actions that you need to take that's going to materialize the positive things that you want in your life. And of course, like I said, people, is realizing that tapping into the spirit, man, is what really give you genuine happiness, genuine sense of fulfillment, a genuine sense of really experiencing life, like actually living, instead of thinking about living or talking about living. You're actually being in the present, just appreciating all the moments that you're having. You get to appreciate the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the struggles, all of it, man. It's all amazing to you when you tap into the spirit, because it's like, it's just powerful, people. And I want you to explore that. I believe that for everybody it's different. I believe that everybody have their own unique walk in life, because again, God have a purpose for everybody here, and for everybody's purpose is different. So in order for you to tap into your purpose, is that you really have to tap into the spirit of God that lives inside of you, man. And the more you tap into that, then you will really start to be yourself, which really, that is truly your real self. You get to be more of that instead of what society programmed you to be, or what you just randomly think, because what you see is what you think you want. Sorry, man, listen to me. What I'm trying to get at is this, is that the more you tap into the spirit, is the more authentically you're living, With that being said, people, I'm going to pause it there. My declarations over your life is that, number one, you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life, people. My prayer for you today is, I really do pray, man, that you really allow yourself to explore and find yourself, the real, authentic you, the spirit of God that resides inside of you. I pray that you figure that out and realize, man, how powerful you are, and that you're capable of doing any and everything that you want. I pray, man, for nothing but abundance and blessings over your life. But above all that, people, I just want you to know who you are, man. You are the spirit of God, man, and that everything is, you can do anything you want. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.